Okay, Hans and I are here in Cochrane. It's about 9:15. It's freezing. It's like minus 25. I got a nip in my toes. And the polar bear milk run is just pulling up after being late like 45 minutes. We're in good spirits. We're ready to go. Here it comes.
Yeah, if you can get up there, come out here. Yeah, I know. Okay, well, wherever you can. See the 64 board? See the white board up in the trees up there? That's mile 64. Okay, so you go up to around there, just past that, you'll see the hill over there, and that's a long straight stretch. Wherever you stop them.
Thanks so much. All right, well, enjoy your fishing.
Have a good one, guys.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
What do you say?
That's the trail right there.
Okay, it's 2 o'clock. We're in the middle of nowhere. It's Monday, and we've been going through some very hard slogging back there. We had some really thick brush and some deep snow. The guy in the train told us there wasn't much snow this season, but now we know he's not telling us the truth because we've lived through the horror of deep snow. We have a long way to go here. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We got about 3 hours of light. But we're going to do this thing, and we're going to be happy about doing it. I promise you. Okay, thank you. Okay, everybody. It's about 6:30 on a Monday. And we had a hard day of slogging, and we were late in the afternoon. We came across this boneyard, which is our term for a bunch of wood that's still standing, but it's dead.
It looks like telephone poles or bones.
So we said, hey, there's wood here. We're tired. We did a good distance. Let's stop and make a fire. And that's what you see, our beautiful fire. Plus there's a tent set up and a pot on the boil. So there you go. Day one. Okay, I'm going to give you a tour of the camp. So here's the tent. Over here is our storage area. Here's the backpack, my little kit bag. Here we usually have the thermometer, but he moved it because it's in the sun. There's Hans's kit bag. There's our little pea spot over there. Here is the center of the action, which is the fire. But Hans put it together this morning, and it's just boiling the water now, and we're going to have breakfast in just a second. Temperature, by the way, is about minus 21. It was minus 30 overnight, or maybe even lower, we don't know. We were
Minus 30 when we got up.
And we're all packed up. Notice there's no tent where it used to be. And things are mostly in the packs. And it's about minus 15 degrees or even warmer, so our hands feel okay, but my toes don't. This is Hans breaking trail. I've just been going for, I don't know, 20 minutes, and I'm exhausted, so he took over. He's way up in front of me while I relax and get my breath and cool off. And this is murderous work. This is how we make water every day. We fill the pot full of snow and hang it on a wire over the campfire. Put a lid on it to keep the crap out of it. Actually, there's as much crap in it as could get in it anyway, but you have to rehydrate yourself a lot in the winter because it's a dry environment, believe it or not. There we go, onto the fire, and in about 5 minutes that will be water for coffee and Nalgene's. Okay, here we are in the middle of the forest, so to speak, and that is black spruce. That's the dominant tree up here, practically the only tree up here. And that's because this is a very swampy, tundra-like area, very wet. And this is the only tree that can handle the wetness, and even then it's fairly sparse. Okay, this is campsite number 3. This is Thursday. We've just had breakfast and coffee, and we're waiting for our water to boil for our Nalgene's. Our Nalgene's are there, half full. We need them full because we're going to go out on a hike today without our backpacks on to a couple of lakes to the south of here. Here's our closed cell foam insulation, which we lay out by the fire so we can have something to sit on. There's some chopped wood for tomorrow. This is campsite number 3. You can see our tent just there in the distance, our wood supply, and that's about all we need to get along. This lake we spent all day trying to find. Dean took a bad bearing. We passed it. Hans figured out what was wrong, and he did some recalculations. And this is a sight to behold because we've been walking all day trying to find this little lake here. And finding it made our day.
Or I'll turn on my headlamp and I'll film you. How's that?
Is my headlamp off?
Yes, it is. Okay.
Okay.
I can see you.
Okay, it's like minus 24, no 26.
Yes, minus 26.
It's really cold.
And we're out on the lake.
And the sky is absolutely
Awesome.
clear. We can see the
Beautiful.
Milky Way and the Big Dipper and Orion's Belt.
And the thing about Orion's Belt, you know, and the rest of his bits, is that it's not just him. There's all these speckle freckle stars as well.
Yeah, like the density of the stars is quite amazing. It's bloody cold tonight. So let's
It's
get back
bitter.
to the fire. What
Very
do you
bitter.
say?
Okay.
Okay, tell me how you're feeling right
Feeling moderate.
now.
It's not warm, but it's not cold. Not being cold is a huge positive.
Okay, we've been slogging for what, 2 hours, 3 hours, 2.5 hours? Back from our furthest campsite to the train. The temperature's in the 20s, and I don't know exactly where in the 20s, but there's a wind as well, which is just making the conditions bitter out here. We'll be taking off in a second. My hands are nippy, my toes are nippy.
We're having a real good time.
Okay, Hans is doing paces as we wait for the train at mile 64. It is bloody cold. It's windy. It's got to be like minus 40 with the wind chill. We're hopped into the forest here next to the track because we cannot take the cold. And the train's going to come along here in about 20 minutes, and we've got our game plan all ready to go. The game plan involves stopping the train. That's the main goal here.
You might want to take those ones off.
Is that a second to do that?
Oh yeah, go ahead. We won't leave without you.
It's not another train till Monday.
No.
Perfect, thanks.
Well, let's get him with the bag first.
Yeah, it's cold out there.
Yeah. Well, the diner's still open and it's nice and warm.
My fingers are in incredible pain right now.
As are mine.
What?
As are mine.
Yeah. But this fire car is extremely warm. And we're gonna have a beer in a minute.
Yeah, so as our fingers are able to hold things.
Okay, cheers.
Proposed.